After the U.S. attack on Iran's nuclear sites, Iran has now decided to close the Strait of Hormuz in retaliation. The Strait of Hormuz, through which over 17 million barrels of oil pass daily, is the world's most important energy choke point. When this strait is closed, not only Iran, but Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, and the UAE, all their oil exports will halt. And when oil exports stop, it essentially means the engine of the world's vehicle begins to seize, meaning every individual across the globe will feel its impact. The Strait of Hormuz is a 35-kilometer-wide sea route between Iran and Oman that connects the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Sea. This is the route through which Arab nations export their oil worldwide. 20 to 30% of the world's total oil supply passes through here daily. If Iran tries to forcibly shut down the Strait of Hormuz, approximately $0.5 billion worth of oil daily and $44 billion monthly will be blocked from global supply. And it's not just oil. Qatar's LNG, i.e. liquefied natural gas, is also exported through this route. If this happens, there will be a massive spike in international oil prices because oil demand in other exporting countries, like the U.S. and Russia, will rise by 20 to 30%. Oil prices could instantly rise to $150 to $200 per barrel. Prices of petrol, diesel, and gas could spike across the globe. But the question is, can Iran actually close this 35-kilometer-wide sea route? Looking at history, Iran has often threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz, but it has never fully done so. In 2008, there were similar tensions like today. A conflict occurred in the Strait of Hormuz between U.S. and Iranian warships, and Iran said that if attacked, it would close the Strait of Hormuz. Even then, panic spread in the international market, but Iran didn't close it. In 2011 and 2012, the U.S. imposed sanctions on Iran's oil exports. Even then, Iran threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz. But America warned this would be considered an act of war. As a result, Iran didn't close the strait, but did conduct naval exercises there. A similar situation arose in 2019 when the U.S. declared the IRGC, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, a terrorist group. In response, Iran detained a tanker and even shot down a U.S. RQ-4 drone, but it never completely shut the strait. Only during the Iran-Iraq War in 1980 did Iran attack Kuwaiti tankers in the Persian Gulf, as Kuwait was supporting Iraq in the war.